Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to the vlog. I am so happy you're here and Happy New Year. I can't believe it's 2023. I feel like everyone is saying that, and everyone at every time of the year is always like, can't believe it's already March, February, whatever. It's just time flies, baby. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Veronica Burton. I am a 25-year-old living in the Atlanta area, and right now you're propped up on my paper towel holder. Lovely. Okay, so today we're going into the office. It's Friday and I am ridiculously late. It's about 9:15. I checked my email this morning, made my little to-do list after I worked out. I was gonna film my workout, but I couldn't find my SD card, and honestly, I kind of looked like a little golem anyway, so probably best you didn't see that. I did 20 minutes of bike. So lately I've been upping my cardio, but I'm doing it in a sustainable way that I actually enjoy. It is important if this is something you also are interested in. I did 20 minutes on the bike and I did some intervals that were relatively easy, but my heart rate still got up to like 170, and I was watching Kardashians. I'm watching the Kardashians on Hulu and I'm literally obsessed. I mean, it's kind of bad, but whatever, I enjoy it. It's like my guilty pleasure. Also, I am learning Italian. I talked about this on my story. If you follow me on Instagram, I do random stories of the randomest stuff all the time, and I think it's kind of funny. So if you want to follow me on there, you can keep up with me a little bit easier. But I'll show you the app I'm using. I've tried Babbel. I've tried the other one. I don't remember what the other one's even called, but I hated it. And this one, I have like a 35-40 minute commute every morning, and this one actually lets me do drive mode, and I can just talk. Like, they teach you it without saying this is the nosotros version or whatever, that's Spanish, but they don't teach you the tenses, they just teach you how to be conversational, and that's my goal. Like, I'm not trying to learn this to teach others. I'm trying to learn this because we go to Italy in 6 months, and I want to be able to speak the language kind of, to get around and to order at restaurants and to just conversate a little bit. And since I know Spanish really well and I'm fluent, it is easy for me to pick this up. I mean, I'm just like chatting away as I do my makeup and stuff, and I really recommend it. It's called the Pimsleur method. It's just this little app called Pimsleur, and it's pretty cheap, and I really like it. I really recommend it. I found it just through doing some research, but I will say I really want them to work with me. I'm gonna email them because I really enjoy it, and it's so much fun to kind of, I don't know, learn a new language. I'm gonna be trilingual if I complete this and actually practice it a lot. Italy, I've never been, but I feel like it's a place that I'm gonna want to go often. Anyway, I'm gonna pack my lunch real quick. I have a ton of stuff in the fridge, so if you hear me wheezing, it's because I'm getting over something. I'm like suffering. I'm not suffering. I'm struggling, but I have this new cookbook, and it's called The Comfortable Kitchen. I got it from a gift from my friend Caroline, and she gave it to me. She got it on Amazon, but it's The Comfortable Kitchen by Define Dish. It is amazing. I made 3 meals this week, and I usually have like little leftovers, so our fridge is popping. And I also have chili left over because I made chili on Sunday just for Luke and I for meal prep. It's my favorite thing to do. I do it like every other week. But our refrigerator is like a little crazy right now. So I have like half a chicken burger, a dill chicken burger that was one of the recipes, which was so good, with spicy slaw. Looks kind of gross, but it's good. I'm gonna eat half of that, or the whole thing because it's only half. Then I'm gonna take some chili. I love to do bison chili, and I use the Instapot sweet potato chili recipe, and I tweak it a little bit to make it something that I like. So I've been trying to snack and be satiated. I really enjoy snacking on like dried fruit and nuts, but I will say, if you go ham on the nuts, that sounds funny, but if you do, they're very calorie dense. So that's why I think the method is like the size of your palm, because nuts are really rich in fatty oils, which are good for you, but you just gotta be cautious. It's not like you're eating air. And if you're triggered by people talking about their eating habits, this might not be for you. but I have this thing where I feel like I need to eat more than I have to, because I do like cardio in the mornings, and I'm putting my shoes on. I do cardio in the mornings and then I lift, and in reality, I am eating probably a good 500 to 700 calories over what I burn in a day, and I kind of want to be in a little bit of a deficit. Not a heavy one, but I do want to be in a little bit of a deficit to cut a little bit. And when I say cut, I mean like baby cut. I want to lose 5 pounds over the next 2 months, and I think that's super achievable and pretty sustainable. That's my biggest thing, is I want to sustain the weight that I want to be at, because right now my weight has been like, I'm just gonna be honest of what I weigh, like I don't care. Right now I'm at 150, like 150.2, and this morning I was definitely at 150.2 because we went out to dinner with friends last night, and I like to stay at around 145 for my body type. So I'm just gonna cut a little bit, and honestly it's gonna just involve not eating as much chocolate at the office and not eating random pieces of bread. I do that a lot, but maybe like only one a day, that would be good. I've done a cut before, like I think I've talked about this on my channel, but in college I used to count macros and it really damaged me, like made me, I never had like an eating disorder, but I definitely it messed me up, and I never want to do a cut like that again, because it was like so bad for my mental health, and I just felt so restrictive. And then after the cut ended, it wasn't sustainable because I binge ate it all back. So I want to just do this because there are some things that I eat throughout my day, especially at work, because there are so many snacks like Nutter Butters or something that should be treats every once in a while, and I enjoy those, but I find myself snacking on them often. And that's just an example. It's not always that, but afterwards my stomach kind of hurts if I eat too many snacks that are super processed, and I feel a little bit sluggish because of the sugar. I just want to feel really good this year. It's not a New Year's goal. This is a lifetime goal. I just want to feel really good. And I think I've gotten to a point of awareness that I understand what foods taste really good and satisfy me and also make me feel great. And I just want to ride that train. So it's up to me to buy a ticket and get on it and never look back. Obviously, there's gonna be moments where I go out to dinner with friends like last night and I get a glass of wine and I don't really care what I eat. And I bring my Lactaid because I'm lactose intolerant. I bring it everywhere with me now, just in case. But all that to say, let's go to work. I'm gonna pack my computer up and my food up and we're gonna go. Also, this is real life. Look at my freaking sink. Are you kidding me? I'm usually OCD about the dishes. This is the first time it's been like this overnight, which is great because we've been married over a year. Yeah, RIP, what's happening? It's because our dishwasher is clean right now, so I haven't emptied it. I'm gonna come home from work a little early today if I can knock out my stuff. I do this thing where I like to get into deep work mode on Fridays because I'm left alone a majority of the day, and I knock a lot of things out that might take me longer during the week because I have meetings and stuff. So I'm gonna try to get into deep work mode. Ooh, I need to find my AirPods. Okay, there's a meme going on right now. I'm gonna pop it here if I can find it, but it's literally me. If you guys watch my vlogs a lot, you see me look like a Sims character just walking in circles thinking about the random things that I have to do, like find my AirPods. Why is it like this? Another realistic thing, our bed is a disaster. And there's laundry everywhere. Yeah. We're here this weekend though, so I'm gonna clean it up. Also, real quick before we leave, I wanna talk about two things. One, our paintings are finally hung up, which is God bless, we got them over the winter break when we went down to Florida. My grandma painted this one, which looks amazing next to my room. We're gonna get little paint lights, so electronic ones that are battery powered to go above. She also painted that one. She's so talented. I'm finishing up the bookshelves, but this corner, I'm loving the vibe. We're gonna bring that other leather chair over here. Luke really likes these leather chairs, and they've personally kind of grown on me, even though they're a little large for the area. But the other ones that Luke and I hung up, this cowboy one looks really good because this light turned on like right above it. Love that. She also painted that. My whole house is my grandma, which I love. And then these are, I can't believe my dad gave these to me, honestly, but these are like my prized possession. I am obsessed. I remember growing up and just staring at these paintings all the time. And my mom gave me this mirror. I don't know if it's gonna stay here or not. I have to clean it because the bottom half is a little dirty, but I kind of like it. Yeah, the house is looking so good. I don't really know where to put Monty though. Monty's looking large. This is a new growth. I have another new growth over here coming in. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of cool how they come out. He is a massive plant, and I think I'm gonna get a little plant stand and put him in this corner so he can have like his own area because he really needs it. He's humongous. For all of you that have your New Year's resolutions, if you do that, or you just are interested in supplements, I talked about this on my, oh shiz, it was already open. I talked about this on my IG story, and TBH, I feel like I need to talk about it on here too, because not so many people follow me on Instagram, which honestly is probably good. But last year, at the beginning of the year, I remembered I would buy all these supplements like Sprouts and Whole Foods and online on Amazon, and I would try to organize them, and after a week I just would never do it again, and I would never take my supplements, and then I would have to throw them away. And when I started partnering with Phorm a few months ago, this is one of the things that they sent me, and I've been getting it ever since. I am still partnered with Phorm, but this is something that I reorder over and over and over again because I literally take it on my way to work after I've even eaten breakfast. Or I'll take it right now because the pack is already open and just went everywhere. These microfactor packs make it so easy to take my vitamins, and it's just really convenient. So like, they have a lot of really good stuff in here, and I take that along with my hair, skin, and nails that I just re-upped. They're gonna come in the mail soon, and that's my stack right now, in addition to the greens and reds I probably take every other day. The reason I take my hair, skin, and nails is because I have really, really weak nails. Like, why they look like that? They just don't look good. And they're just so weak, and I bite them a lot. So I take the hair, skin, nails because this is like a huge improvement to what they were. And I don't like getting fake nails on, I'm gonna be honest. Like, they're not worth it for me because when I take them off, I feel like I can't use my hands for like weeks. And who doesn't want to use their hands for weeks, you know? For a few of my favorite things that have really solved a lot of the inconveniences that comes with taking supplements or trying to figure out what supplements I like best. So if you're interested, I'm gonna link them below. I have a select group of products I really like, and I will link all the ones that I use below. Outside of that, if you have any questions about any products that I didn't link below but you are curious about, you can message me, just let me know. But we gotta go to work now. All right, so I'm super out of breath because I just walked up the 2 flights of stairs, but I got some new snow boots for my ski trips this season. They were on sale. They're from Sorel, and they're, oh my God, I'm so winded, but they seem like really good quality. They're gray, which I like a gray right now. And it's gonna be nice because I can wear these with like jeans when it's like very icy and cold here. Anyway, I'm about to get dressed for an event that Luke and I have tonight. I bought him tickets for this ballet show thing, so I'm gonna get ready for that. And it was for Christmas. I got him that. I also got him this Lord of the Rings book. It's like all the illustrations that Tolkien created in one book. It's really cool. It has like descriptions of each, so it's like the world through the lens of the author, and it's all in one place. And typically you'd have to spend forever trying to find all these different drawings and sketches and maps and stuff. So really cool. He's a big fan, so I got him that. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready though. Going to his surprise. He has no idea.
No idea.
It's across the street. Yep. It is Saturday morning and I woke up with really high head pressure from my sinuses. I can't really hear anything and my voice is kind of shot. Luke like poked me at 7 in the morning and was like, "You're snoring." I was like, oh, great. It's because I can't breathe. So handling that with a little Sudafed right now. I gotta eat something before that though. But anyway, made a little coffee this morning. I'm gonna have some of these little like treats, just a little bit of them. My body feels fine. It's just like sinus that's giving me the issue right now, which I don't think I've ever experienced before when I've gotten a little sick. It's usually like I always feel it in my body first. But on the agenda today, I'm gonna do a little bit of devotional time and then I'm gonna read my book. Other than that, we're probably gonna hike the mountain, which I'm really excited for. I haven't ever done like a full hike up there. And it's a very easy hike. Not super easy, you're going uphill, but it's not like we're out west climbing mountains. These are good. A little coffee treat, it's like an almond flavor. We did go to an amazing restaurant last night. It might be my favorite restaurant in Atlanta. It's called Rumi's Kitchen. It is so good. Vibes were immaculate. Service was great. I got the lamb kebabs and they were so good. And the rice that it comes with is like, it's a lentil rice with raisins and it's like very Persian styled, which was delicious. And Luke got the steak kebabs, which were really, really good. We each really enjoyed our food. Like I almost wanted to take the little bit of rice that I had left to the play with us. And then we went and watched I don't know how to describe this, but I was influenced by an ad online to buy tickets to this theater ballet performance called Shin Yoon. And Shin Yoon, after going to the play, has a very interesting background. I mean, I would read up on it. It has, I don't mean to offend anyone, but it gives me cult vibes. But it is very interesting and they definitely have an agenda behind the whole play. So aside from that, which took me aback a little bit, the dancers were amazing. It was like ballet focused and they were very talented and the orchestra was so good. So it was great to just see like a live performance, very different than what we usually do. I don't think I would ever go back and see it again. It's just, there's a lot going on there. I do know it has like an interesting background. We read about it last night and it was a very interesting conversation topic. Yeah, that's all I have to say. I really want to go watch the Nutcracker next year. My parents would take me to watch the Nutcracker every year when we were little and we would get all dolled up. I just remember my sister and I wearing like our cutest dresses, and I remember, I don't remember right now what those plants are called. The red plants, the poinsettias, I think. I'm not sure, don't quote me. But the red floral plants that they have around Christmas time, they made a whole tree of them, like Christmas tree. And my sister and I would always pose for a picture in front of them. And then like we'd take a picture with our parents too. But it was so fun. It was at the Kravis Amphitheater or the Kravis Center in West Palm Beach. We would go all the time and we loved it. So I think that would be something that would be fun to like revive. I'm gonna go ahead and drink my coffee and do some devotional, but it's going to be a very chill day. So I am really excited. Good morning, everyone. It's Sunday morning and my voice is shot. So I might have to keep this quick. Last night was really chill. We watched a really good documentary called Wildcat. I don't remember where it was on, but it was about like animal conservation programs out in the rainforest, and it was so good. I highly recommend it. But yesterday I wanted to chat about the way that I journal when I do devotional. I don't do your typical I'm grateful for blah 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 and this is what I have to look forward to and all this stuff, I journal very closely to how I'm feeling about the devotional I just did. Yesterday I did 2 devotionals. I did the one for the 6th and the 7th, and today I'm just going to do the one for the 8th. And basically what I do is I read through these both, and then in my devotional journal I pull out the main points that I take away from that devotional. So for example, 2 themes. 1, creation was not made to satisfy man, it was made to point man towards the one who can satisfy them completely, which is our Creator. And then the second one is, one of the most beautiful fruits of grace, a heart that is content, more given to worship than demand, and more given to the joy of gratitude than the anxiety of want. And the second one spoke very deeply to me. So what I do is, for theme 1, I will write what I struggle with, what keeps me from truly believing in that. Then I write just what my interpretation of it is and how I can begin to, be more of a, not just a passive believer, but an active one. And then point 2, I did the same thing. Of the one that really stood out to me was worship, more given to worship than demand. Like the demands of, for me, I thought about it as like the demands of this world, because they're very overwhelming sometimes. And worship, I've never been overwhelmed by worship. Like, I don't do it enough. So I definitely just pull out what I struggle with and what I think I need to work through, and then I journal about it, and that's what I've been doing lately, and I really enjoy it. But all that to say, I got these lights for the paintings, and I thought they were really cool, so I wanted to share them. They're battery powered, so when you're ready to charge them, if they're uncharged, you just slip it off because it has a magnet, and you plug it in, and basically you just drill 2 holes in the wall above the painting, and there's like different light settings, and it's awesome. I love these. I do recommend. So I'm gonna probably put one up to see if I end up really liking it, so I can order more for the other paintings. But anyway, we're gonna do online church at 11, and I'm gonna take it pretty easy, just because my voice is shot, and I don't want to be around others right now. So we're gonna stay home and do that, and then I'm gonna go pick groceries up, and I'm gonna plan my groceries out. So what I've been doing as well for groceries that I want to show you guys is, I have all these cookbooks, and a lot of them were gifted to us when we got married, but I love this one. I already shared it, but I'm gonna actually take it out and choose a few other recipes. All right, so I'm gonna choose a few recipes, and what I do is I make like a menu for the week on my list, and then I divide it up by groceries that we need in sections, like departments, like the fruit and veggies, and like the dry goods and the dairy and all that. And I always reference my menu so I don't over purchase. So menu is like stuff that I'm gonna cook from the cookbook, and also like I'll put breakfast, like I put breakfasts are going to be boiled eggs and some fruit or something like that, and then I stick to my menu, and I also include snacks in that menu. So it makes it really easy to reference back, because I get really overwhelmed in the midst of planning the groceries, and like especially when I'm on the app, when I do pickup, I get very like crazed. I'm like, oh my god, that looks good, and then I overbuy groceries. So that's something that I've been doing, and it's really been helping. Also, we have finalized the living area. Let me show you our new little chair. I think I was talking about this yesterday, about how Luke and I really wanted a chair like this, and we ended up moving the other chairs, don't mind the boxes, over there. But I love this chair. It's gonna be like my new fave reading chair. It's huge, it swivels, and you can like kind of curl up in it, which is what I love. And Luke really wanted a chair like this because I think he's going to enjoy sitting in it and reading and stuff. But we found it at Outrageous Interiors in Kennesaw. It definitely was an investment piece, but when Luke and I saw a chair like this over a year ago, we've been thinking about it ever since, and we realized that like the next time we saw a chair like this that wasn't very small, because I know like World Market has one, but it's like itty bitty, and the back, like you can't lean fully back on it and stuff. This one's very large, and it's made of like performance fabric, and I really like the shape and the size and like everything about it. So we just decided that since we had been thinking about it for a year and it goes exactly with what we want it to go with, we were going to do it. And I'm so happy that we did. But all that to say, I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. I'm going to start editing. I'm going to upload it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Again, if you are new here, please feel free to subscribe and follow me on Instagram. I am so happy that you guys are here. Thank you guys again for subscribing and supporting me and interacting with me. I've been getting more like interaction through my Instagram lately with my subscribers, and I have been really enjoying that because you guys are so funny and so great. So feel free to follow me and chat with me if you want. But all that to say, I'm going to go ahead and end off here, and thank you guys for watching. Happy New Year, and I will see you next time. Bye, friends.